Alright, shalom, y'all. I want y'all to take a look at this, man. One thing I do see in the world a lot today is the kissing of the behind of the woman. Now, it don't matter if you know this woman or if you don't know this woman. You always give her the benefit of the doubt of being right. She can never be wrong. It don't matter what the situation is. If it's a man involved on the other end, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna give they're gonna make the woman right. They're gonna make it to where the woman is right about the situation and the man is wrong. Now, especially dealing with any type of relationship or any marriage, anything like that, they're gonna make sure that everything is going according to the woman, according to if the woman feels good, if the woman thinks it's a good relationship, if the woman is being satisfied. They don't give a damn about the man being satisfied. They don't care about the woman serving the man, none of that, because this is not a godly country. But I want y'all to pay close attention to this game a lot of sisters be running. Not just sisters, women period, but I'm speaking on the sisters. This game is definitely ran a lot by our sisters. So here you see anonymous mother and her children. It says, as you may have heard or read, but one of our wonderful neighbors escaped an abusive relationship last week. I'm driving, so give me a second. Escaped an abusive relationship last week, and many have asked if they could help her in any way. I showed you her comments and they brought her to tears. And say, she is overwhelmed with gestures of offerings. I created this GoFundMe for her and her 3 children. If any would like to help donate, here is a place you can. If you would like to donate items, message me and I can go pick them up. So this person is trying to do everything they can for this woman. Mind you, they don't know this woman. All these people trying to donate to this woman have no idea the evil that this woman have caused in her household. They don't have no idea that she have sinned against her husband in God's eyes. Because we got to keep it all the way real now. Ain't nobody just going to come home and just start putting their hands on nobody for no reason. We got to look at stuff for what it really is and stop looking at it on how America wants you to think and how America wants you to feel. The truth of the matter is the woman is in sin. If the man is telling her to do something and she's being disobedient to him, and then now he puts his hand on her, the woman is in sin. That man ain't in sin. You ain't going to pull out no scripture to say that man was in sin for disciplining his servant. That's not what you're going to pull out. But what you're going to do is pull your feelings out and make it seem like this is wrong according to how you feel and how you think God feels. But you ain't going to be able to pull out no scripture that say that man was wrong for disciplining his servant. The biggest issue is the woman can do no wrong, yet she's set in a position of servitude. She's set in a position to listen and follow orders from her husband. How now can we be in a position where she don't have to do nothing we say and get away with everything, can be rude, disrespectful, everything, and then somebody come set up a whole GoFundMe for her? This a wicked ass place we in. And any man that think it's okay for a woman to just get away with just saying, oh, well, he abused me, or anything can come out her mouth. This man can yell at her and they'll say you abused her. This is what's going on. This is the foolishness of listening to women, knowing that all wickedness is little but to the wickedness of a woman. If we know that, we should know better than to take a woman's word at face value for anything, especially when it comes to dealing with her Lord. Yeah, we talking about her Lord. This thing is a post about her Lord disciplining her, and she getting upset and leaving and taking the children. When the truth of the matter is all she had to do was obey her husband and do what he say. Yeah, I know y'all ain't gonna like this video. But what y'all ain't gonna do is pull no scripture out to go against it. And that's what I care about. I don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I care about what God say. I care about his feelings, because that's what's going to be judged on Judgment Day. That book, the Bible, that's the book of God's feelings. How God feel about everything. If you don't feel the same way he feels, just know when Judgment Day come, you're going to get that correction. You're going to get that alteration on you, where you're going to start feeling the way he feel on what's right and wrong. Because you've been lied to. You've been tainted here in America, man. This is wickedness. A woman should not be able to run and get help from a whole bunch of other people after disrespecting and going against her head, her Lord. Why is she able to do that? Because it's an evil-ass country that we live in. And even people down to your next door neighbor. Some of you brothers, your friend, your next friend, or your best friend that's next door to you will turn your ass in over your woman being rebellious and you having to grab her ass up. Yeah, your friend next door, your partner that you think is cool with you. Because all these people out here have sold out to these women, to where they just like, well, we have to protect women. We have to protect them out. Well, God set a protection up for women. It's called her father and her husband. She was passed from her father to her husband. And she had to obey her father, or he put something on her behind. She now has to obey her husband, or he put something on her behind. And y'all get mad like it's just some evil thing. Well, why is it okay for the man to discipline his daughter when his daughter is so much soft, so much younger, so less, I should say, so less, well, a whole lot less weight than the woman, a whole lot less strength than the woman. But it's okay for a man to discipline his daughter, but it's not okay for him to discipline his wife. Where are we getting this from? Who told y'all that it was against God's laws to discipline your woman? Where did y'all get that from? Because y'all ain't gonna find a scripture that say that. Scripture tell you that this woman is your servant, and it tell you how to discipline servants in the Bible. But when we said we wrong, but when you read it in the Bible, you ain't gonna say God wrong though. But y'all funny as hell. Y'all be tripping me out trying to act like y'all really care about God. Y'all really about God when y'all done fully sold out for these women. Fully sold out. Y'all don't care about what God say. Y'all care about how a woman feels about what you doing. When the truth of the matter is, it's her job to obey in everything. And anytime a servant doesn't obey, there is discipline that comes with that. There's nothing evil about that. That's actually righteous. Just like when your child disobeys, there's discipline that comes with that, and that helps the child. And then you can move on, you can get better. The man don't hate the child because he disciplines or has to whoop the child. He don't hate the child. That's not evil. That's righteous. That's keeping them on the right path. How then can a man be 40 years old, and we're thinking about this in real terms here. How can a man be 40 years old, 35 years old, and go and get him a new wife? He already have 2 wives. He go and get him a new wife from a man that has a daughter. He go and purchase her. Now, she was getting disciplined at her home. She comes out of house, say 15, 16, 17 years old. Now, she gets no discipline. She comes to her husband's house and gets no discipline. How does this make sense? How does this make sense to anybody? And you wonder why these women is running absolutely out of control. You wonder why you can't control these women. It's because there's no discipline. The Lord says, many as I love, Revelation 3:19, as many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. You're supposed to be rebuking and chastening these women. But you're not, because you've been told that this is wrong. Who you been told that by? The white boy that will go sleep on the couch if his woman say so. That's who told y'all that. Because you ain't finding it in the Bible. Stop acting like y'all seen that in the Bible. Y'all acting like straight coons and white boys. That's what y'all acting like. That's not in the Bible. Stop lying on God. You're not going to find in the Bible where a man cannot discipline his woman. Stop lying on God. That's what it really comes down to, because that's all y'all doing. But I want y'all to see this, man. These people don't even know this woman and will set up a whole GoFundMe to protect this woman. And I want y'all to see just how bad it done got. When I first seen it, it was 2 days ago. It was $50 when they first created the thing. Yesterday, it was up to $1,700. $1,700 for a woman that is in the midst of sin. That tell you what world we in. The world, this world will pay you for sin. Don't get it twisted. You, all these so-called rappers and actors and all that, actresses, these people getting paid for sin by this world. That's what this world do. So this really shouldn't shock you. The righteous have a hard time in this world. This is just pure wickedness, and it's just easy for her to get this money. It's ridiculous. These people have no idea nothing that she have done in our household. All they know is what she is saying. Now remember, first of all, put yourself in this man's shoes, man. The woman disrespectful. The woman disrespectful. The man says, hey, I need you to do this. She don't listen. Okay, he don't do nothing. She think, okay, well, I'm going to just get away with what not doing nothing. Next day, same thing. He tell her to do something, she don't listen. Mind you, that's sin. Both times it was sin. Right? Next day, he tell her to do something, she don't listen. He getting madder and madder. She coming with attitudes, why she don't got to do it, who she thinks she is, all that. It's all good, though, in everybody else's eyes, because he shouldn't have the right to control her. But in God's eyes, she is in the midst of full-blown sin and in definite, she's in jeopardy of judgment coming down on her. But it happens again the next day. Nothing happens. The brother don't do nothing. It happens again the next day. He yelled at her. Man, I keep telling you to do this and you're not doing this. She yelled back. How is you in subjection? She yelled back at him. Tell him, I'm not going to do this. You're not going to tell me what to do. He hauled off and slapped her. Mind you, she is in full-blown sin. But as soon as he slapped her, he become the devil. This is the wicked world that we live in today. And we got to sit here and act like this is cool, like this righteous, like this makes sense. So this woman can do anything she want. And if I try to do anything to stop it, I'm the devil? Man, what the hell? Look, man, this is the reason why coming in the truth is such a beautiful thing. Because you stop giving a damn about what society done told people or what society is telling people. Show me what God say. Because God say these women supposed to be obedient or they are evil women. That's not what society telling you. Society got these women thinking that this man is made for them. These men is made to carry things and open doors and pull out chairs. All this is for you. These men is your servants. That's what they teaching these women. But then when a man actually deal with a woman the way a woman is supposed to be dealt with according to the scriptures as a servant, nah, he wrong. Pull a scripture. Stop running your mouth. Stop talking about, oh, well, you're not a man and this and that. Pull a scripture. If you can't pull a scripture, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Stop talking about you don't agree with people that put their hands on the woman and all that. When your ass don't agree with your woman disobeying you. It don't make sense. A servant is a servant. Either they need discipline or they don't. And God say they need discipline. That's what God say. Just like you being his servant, you need discipline. How the hell all of a sudden she the only servant in the whole Bible that don't get discipline is the woman? That's not in there. The Bible tell you you're supposed to discipline your woman. Yes. Why y'all not reading that to your congregation? I don't know. But you quick to say you don't agree with a man putting his hands on his woman. Again, pull a scripture. If you can't pull a scripture, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Stop saying that shit. You sound crazy out here. It is not a scripture in the Bible that tell you a man cannot discipline his woman. The Bible tells you on the contrary. What's the Exodus 21 and 20 tells you the laws on disciplining your servant. Also down to 26 and 24, 20, verse 24 and 26, I believe. We'll talk about not knocking out the eye, not knocking out the tooth, not killing your servant. These are the ways they tell you on how to discipline your servant. But when we say it, we wrong. We reading out the same Bible you reading out of on the lines you scared to look at, because your woman gonna say something to you. Don't get mad at me, man. I ain't write the Bible. Your father wrote it. And he said these women need discipline out here, just like these children need discipline. That's the reason why your woman out of control, because you not disciplining her, and because you think it's wrong to discipline her. Something you ain't gonna find in the Bible, something that's American as hell. The Lord said, as many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. And he told us to treat our wives like he treat the church. So why you not doing it? Oh, because your friend gonna look at you bad. Oh, because your elder or dude in your congregation gonna look at you like you crazy because you told your woman that you're gonna discipline her if she does not obey you. Are we living for man or are we living for God? Are we pleasers of man or pleasers of God? I'm here to please God. I don't give a damn about what no man say. If you don't agree, kick rocks. Because I'm going to tell you what God say, and if it hurt, just know that it come from God. That hurt that you got from God. I didn't write this. I didn't erase nothing out of it, and I didn't write nothing in it. All I'm going to do is tell you what it say. I'm tired of seeing this here. This is craziness. I wake up this morning to this. So now this heifer then con these people into $3,100. This is just 2 days? 2 days. It says created 2 days ago, right there at the bottom. Created 2 days ago. They say this is for her health, her illness, and her medical, her illness, and her healing. Listen, man. The ass kissing of the woman just gotta stop, man. We gotta stop making up doctrines and making up scriptures to make the woman feel better. Truth of the matter, that's your servant. And the reason why she not in line is because you never required her to be in line. And does that mean I'm gonna just go start disciplining my woman? No, that's how you go to jail right there. You need a woman that understands she needs to be disciplined. If she don't understand that, you dealing with a woman that don't fear God. The woman have to understand she need discipline and submit to the discipline. That's how it works. Once she submit to the discipline, then you can now discipline her. You have the green light to discipline her. Because we're not in our kingdom. They can easily run to the fucking white boy and get whatever they want, get all kind of sympathy, just like you see right here on this post. So no, I don't advise you brothers to do that. I advise you to get rid of women that don't obey you. And then only deal with women that will obey you and will accept discipline, as the scripture has said. Stop dealing with these women that think you wrong to be a lord over them. Stop dealing with women that think it's wrong that you know your full power that you have over her. Stop dealing with people that think it's wrong that you understand what God say your position is in your house. Because they ain't going to do nothing but bring you down. Only deal with people that fear God and keep his commandments. That's it. That's why the scripture says, I'm a companion with them that fear thee and keep thy precepts. That's who you need to be friends with. Nobody else. Because they'll have you in this world thinking it's okay to let a woman just run wild and rampant and do whatever the hell she wants to. Do I advocate for men punching their women? No, I don't. That shit is out of control. The woman is a weaker vessel. You don't got to do all that. That's craziness. And two, it said don't knock out an eye or tooth. You're going to knock out a damn tooth doing something like that. You're going to knock out a damn eye doing something like that. You too damn strong. Understand the woman is weaker than you. You don't got to do all that. You don't do no more discipline with a woman than you would do with your daughter. You don't do no more discipline. You treat them the same way. Why? Because they are your subordinate in your household under you. And they are a woman. Whether it be a handmaid or whether it be your wife. They are treated like your daughters, man. And the faster you find that out, the faster you stop treating them like your partner and your confidant, the person you go to everything to understand, make sure you're doing this right. They don't know what the hell they talking about, man. They not qualified for that. Y'all gotta wake the hell up, man. Understand you dealing with a servant. Just because she beautiful, that don't mean she know anything when it comes to teaching you or getting you to understand what's going on. You better listen to your brothers and listen to God. The Bible is clear. This woman is to obey in everything. Therefore, this chick on this post, this chick is in full-blown sin. Y'all got to keep it all the way real. Ain't no man finna put his hands on no woman obeying him and everything. Y'all know that. So understand, anytime these women screaming abuse, no, it was something that happened before abuse. And it's called sin. And the abuse was not sin. Yeah, I know it hurt to hear that shit. Like I said, y'all ain't gonna pull a scripture, man. That's what y'all not gonna do. Y'all just gonna get mad and say this nigga Apollos on some crazy shit. This nigga think he gonna be able to put his hands on him. Listen, man. Y'all do y'all. All I know is the reason why your household out of order is because you're scared to discipline your woman. You discipline your woman, she gonna be as obedient as your daughter is to you. If she really fear God. And y'all want to try to paint that in the worst picture as y'all can. Pull a scripture. Till then, shalom.